All right, let's do the first circle assignment. So let's save it as one, 1 circles. So we're going to learn quite a few new tools here. So first of all, let's draw the circle on the left. This larger circle has a diameter. So we'll specify the radius. Let's choose D for diameter. Select the diameter. Then choose 5.25. Draw another circle. Let's turn this snap on. The center. And this has a diameter of 2. Okay, looks good. Then we need it has to give you one more dimension that's not on here. So let's see. No, not that one. There. Circles drawing. Okay, yeah, I don't know why it's not on the blueprint. It's here. 12, 12 inches from this center point to that center point. I'll have to reprint that out. Maybe you have it right. So let's go back to here. All right, so I'm going to draw this little circle with a radius. So from here, just select your mouse, put your mouse here till it's on the center, then draw over, and I want to go 12 inches to draw my circle with a radius of 0.37. Okay, and then from here we have a center line here, so that is the center of the object. And then if you have 3 units from each circle, tells us it's 1.5 inches. So I can do another one, and this circle has a radius of 1. Both of these circles do. So from here, we'll go up to 1.5 with a radius of 1. And we can either copy, might be just as easy, copy it to be 3 units, 3 inches down this way. All right. So from here, you can draw, if you don't have the quadrant selected, you can select that quadrant. Then the quadrants are the top, bottom, left, and right of the circle. So we can draw straight lines from each circle. And we can trim the things that we don't want. In fact, I'm not going to trim that one yet because it needs something else drawn to it, so we can wait on that. Like a pair of. Okay. So then it says we can draw this little heart-shaped thing. We know the radius of that is 4.12, so we can draw another circle from this center, radius of 4.12, and do another one from this one, or we can just copy this from here and move it there. And then we can draw the lines here to here, and this quadrant to this quadrant, and then we can trim the things that we don't need. Okay, there we go. Then we need to draw one more circle for this outside piece here as a radius of 5.62 from this center. And then of course we can copy that here and put it there. We're not gonna trim anything yet. So I need the round part here as a radius of 2.62. So I'll draw that circle. It's gonna be it's all symmetrical. So 2.62. Let's copy that one from here to here. See, that kind of looks tangent to there. So now we can trim. Now before we trim, let's draw a line that's tangent. It's probably quadrant to quadrant, but there we go. Now we can trim anything we don't need. So we don't need all that. We don't need that. Don't need these. Those. And we're going to be trimming that off again. But before we do that, okay, so for this next part, we don't know where the centers of these are. They're not given to us. The radius of this curve and this curve has a radius of 4. So let's draw a line, maybe from this center to this center. And then we can offset 1.5 inches and go here. And we don't need to do the other side, we just need to do one, and then we can do a mirror. So we'll show you that tool. All right, so now we need see, if I do shift right mouse click, tangent, tangent to here, shift right mouse click, tangent, tangent to here, and oh, that's not what I want. Let's see, this is what I need. So go to circle options, and we want tangent, tangent radius. That's it. We know the radius of our circle. We want, it says select the point on object for first tangent of circle. So we're going to do this one. And then it says for second tangent, it's going to be this line. And then the radius is going to be 4. There we go. We can do the same thing. So push enter again. So we want it to be tangent. Our first tangent. See, specify. Sorry, let's go here. Let's do tangent, tangent radius. Tangent to here, tangent to here. 4. There we go. and then we can trim what we don't want. That, that, that. And we don't want that anymore, or this. No, we do want that. Okay. So let's just delete that line there. And then, just so we don't have to redo all of that on the other side, we can choose the mirror tool, and it says select all the objects you want mirrored, that one, and this one. Enter, and it says specify the mirror line, and we can choose any point. We can choose this line right here. Oops, I pushed escape rather than enter, so I gotta do that again. Enter from this line to be our mirror, and then it says erase source data. We don't want to, so there we go. And we can get rid of that line, and then we can trim that line right there, and there we have it. It's all set. Now I want to show you how to draw a center line. So we can draw one that is let's see, if we just draw a circle here with a diameter of 1 or radius of half, and then we could draw a center line here to here, and then again from here to here. And we want to extend this. In fact, actually, let's start again real quick. I want to offset by 0.25, so a quarter of the radius of the diameter of my circle, and then we can draw a center line all the way through, and again here. First, get rid of that, and we can actually get rid of this one. So now let's create a block. So let's see. Here's the block. Let's do create block under the block panel under the home tab. So let's see, it says let's name this. Let's do center of circle. Call it there. Specify the base point on screen, object on screen. Okay, that's good. And then push OK. And then it tells us specify the insertion point. So we want to insert it at the center. Select the object. So we select the entire thing, press enter, and there we have it. Now we can insert a block. There's my center of circle block. Now I don't have to redraw that all the time because it's in here. Actually, I might have to put that in my no, it should be in there always. So if we insert this, I'm going to insert it right here. Now obviously that's not large enough, so we are going to scale this object from here, and we will scale it out to here, and then let's probably go there. Now you can see that that's not the, doesn't look like a center line there. So in our command we can type in what is it, line type scale, LTS, and right now it's at 1. We can change that to, let's say, 5 and see what happens. And there you go. Perfect. All right, and I don't know if this is the right length, but that's okay. That's good enough. And then we can do the same thing, so we can copy this. Then let's put it right there as well. And then we can just draw a line from here to here. There we go. I'm going to extend this line as well. One thing we might want to do, so we have to draw other lines, is expand that or explode that. Bring this to here, and then out here just a little bit, let's say 2, here, 2, here, and then let's go 2. Actually, we probably don't need to go that far. That 2, let's go down. We did 2, let's do 1. Makes it right there on the center. This one looks a little weird, so let's change that to here, and then out to a 1. All right. And then you can put in your dimensions, and just remember there's a radial dimension, diameter dimension, and all your other ones. So if we want to do a radius, we can do the radius of this circle. In fact, let's change it to dimensions. Radius of this circle. Let's just go straight to let's go to something like that. All right. One thing you can do is we can draw a line here to, let's turn this on that's already on. To there. And of course, we're going to want to change the annotation to be 2 decimal places. Set current. All right. I think you can do the rest, and then just make sure you have everything inside your paper, something like that, before you plot it. Okay, that's it.